All right, so we just signed Title I.
Oh.
Got our docs, and we're closing on our personal house tomorrow, which is exciting. Are you excited?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm very excited.
We'll be moving to the new place. Benny's excited.
It's the first step, so.
Yep, and then
it's the first one we've sold. We're only buying.
Yeah.
It seems like
this
since we've been together.
So we're upgrading.
Yeah, this is the first time we've sold a property.
Yeah, get one with all the rooms for more babies in the family,
Yeah,
and we'll be closing on that one in like a month or so. So
yep.
Pretty exciting. And now I'm gonna head out to Moses Lake in Washington to pick up the new moto. So follow along. Check this out. We got some crazy wind on the way to Washington, and well, I guess right when I say that, of course, nothing keeps going, but it's got all these tumbleweeds just flying across the road. This is crazy. And now it's just starting to rain like crazy too. Jeez, man. That's wild. All right, so we're out. Got my Starbucks, down my cold brew, keep me going, and it's raining like crazy, and it's windy. Probably, I don't know, 40, 50 mile an hour winds. There's a wind advisory all the way to Washington, just pushing the trucks all over the place. But so far so good. We got about another maybe, what, 2 hours or so to get there, pick up the bike and turn around and head home. All right, driving out through Oregon. We're cleared up weather now, like 10 minutes later, so it's beautiful out here. Woo. Yeah, I was watching some of my old vlogs from YouTube, like from 2018, 2019, and it made me realize a lot of my videos don't include a lot of my day-to-day life anymore, which is actually, it would be pretty cool to start doing that again. So I'm gonna probably vlog a little bit more involved with the vlogging aspect of my day-to-day videos, so you guys can kind of like come into my world a little bit more, get to know what my life's like, and follow along obviously with the cars and the bikes still. So look out for hopefully more videos like that. They're a little bit more cumbersome and time consuming to edit, but I think it's worthwhile, and it is super it's super cool having like almost like a vlog video diary basically of your life over time. It's kind of fun watching the old videos from years back and just seeing, you know, where I was and where I'm going, where I'm at now, and just see all the blessings like God's had in my life and all the cool things I've been able to be a part of. So yeah. Legit how windy it is out here. This thing literally blew over. So sketch. Hope he's all right. Yeah, it's just been non-stop wind, crosswinds the whole way here. So seeing that, it's pretty wild. It goes to show you exactly how windy it is. I don't know mile per hour, but maybe 50 plus, who knows? Some ripping winds coming through. All right, we made it to Moses Lake. Looks like we got the lake here on the side, and we'll check out this little town, see what it has to offer. Well, basically, this is Moses Lake, I guess. A little underwhelming. I thought maybe if I drove to downtown Moses Lake, there'd be more to see, but they got some cool properties that are on the lake, but not quite my vibe, I guess. It reminds me actually a lot of like Humboldt downtown, or Eureka, actually more like Humboldt, actually. But pretty interesting. All right, here's downtown, apparently. It's pretty cool. Looks like a lot of businesses maybe went out of business during COVID, I would guess, or something along those lines. But this is a little drag. I don't know, have any of you guys ever been to Moses Lake, Washington? I guess it's a population like 25,000 people or so. Not too much going on here. That's literally about it. And then you wrap back around and head out. Old brick. Looks like it was founded in the early 1900s or so, 1930s. So pretty interesting. Yeah, I think one of the cool parts about getting a new truck or a new dirt bike or something along those lines is always going to get it. I've always subscribe to a little bit of an adventure, going to drive somewhere or pick it up or fly in and drive it home, or, you know, same with the bikes. I went to Washington to get the bike. We've been to Portland to get my wife's car, went to Washington again for the Porsche, and it's just always fun. Went to Utah, made a trip out of it for the YZ, and now I'm in Moses Lake on a Monday. So not as exciting as some of the other trips, but serves a purpose. Not too far from home either. I can make a day trip. It's about 5.5 hours here and 5.5 home. So I don't mind driving. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I find it pretty relaxing. My back hurts, but that's about it. All right, I'm filling up, topping off before we head back. And I just saw, there he is. He's coming in. Yee-hoo. Yeah, dabble a little bit. Nothing yet too crazy, but it's always fun.
There's a kid from Potlatch where I live that I told him the guy from Boise is buying it, and he's like, "What's his name?"
Oh, really?
Shelby, and he's like,
oh yeah. Anything else that's noteworthy? Kite? Alright, well, it's so windy out, I can't even like talk right now. So we're gonna drive back and get this thing home. It's got a lot of little parts on it that are super sick. See if you guys can point them out yet or not, but yeah, she should be pretty sweet. Alright, so you can get a little glimpse. You can see her back there now, bringing her back home. I'm super excited. That guy was rad. Pat, I don't know if you guys know him. He's probably pretty fast from what I can see on his social media stuff, but he's got some cool connections with some rad bike builders, and he kind of walked me through some of the special little parts on the bike, which I'll go over in detail when we get home. A lot of stuff that I've never had on a bike before, so it'll be kind of cool to try it out and see how it is in contrast to, you know, most of the bikes I've had the last few years have been primarily stock, except for maybe the KTM 150. That one had a lot of cool little stuff on it, but mostly just suspension, really, nothing else on it. But this one would be cool to see how basically a lot of the motor mounts and some of the little tricks that are on it, and especially the suspension, and see how that all maps out. So be fun. We've got a 5-hour drive back home, heavy winds, and just praying we'll make it home safe so we can try this thing out, clean her up, have some fun on it. All right, long day. It's about a 12-hour drive total, but went by pretty easy. I don't mind driving, I don't mind being in the truck. It's actually pretty therapeutic for me. But we got the bike. It's about 11:30 or so at night, so gonna go ahead and unload it, put her on in there, and check her out. There she is. Clean her up this week and buff her out, make her look pretty. I'm gonna bring in all the extra parts too. All right, so got the bike here. She's got a little dirt on her, but that's all right. I'll probably actually not post this till I wash it tomorrow, clean her up a little bit, and then kind of go over all the parts on it. But maybe you guys can tell at a glance what all is on this thing. It's a 2021 Gas Gas 450 with some pretty cool little pieces, little pretty parts, and just little things here and there that'll really make this thing a little different than what I've ever ridden before. So see how she goes, huh? Doo-doo.